Hello everyone. Welcome to my financial accounting lecture series. I hope you remember our previous classes. Yes, it's regarding branch offices. So after the globalization, any business can be extendable throughout the world. So for the easier purpose, they can establish their offices at different parts of the world. And in this case, the main business is considered as a head office, and the rest of the things considered as the branch offices, through which they will carry out the business in different parts of the world. So, of course, the transaction between this head office and branch office will be in this format. So, head office will send the goods to the branch office to make the sale, and this branch office will do the sales of goods and return the cash to the head office. So, it's a simple transaction between the head office and the branch office. Of course, we have seen two types of branches. The first one, dependent branch and independent branch. And we have already completed the aspects regarding dependent branch, which is completely dependent on the head office. And the second part is independent branch. Of course, in today's class, we are going to focus on this concept, independent branch. So before going to further, let us have some differences between dependent and independent branch. The major differences. The first one, dependent branch depends completely on the head office. It depends for the purchases or for the goods to be sold, or it has to uh, 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 take a decision based on the head office order. There will not be any kind of freedom to branch offices to take decisions. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಅ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೇಜರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಮೇಜರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೈನರ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಮೈನರ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್. ಒಂದು ಮೈನರ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ನ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ಸನ್ನು ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಮೇಜರ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಮೇಜರ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೆಲವು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು on its own they can take. So like the same in case of dependent and independent branch. And the second one, books of accounts maintained by head office only. So branch office will not maintain any books of accounts. Entire accounting transactions will be recorded in head office only. But here, books of accounts are maintained by the branch, later incorporated to head office accounts. ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅದರದ್ದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಓನ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟನ್ನು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಆದ ನಂತರ ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಯರ್ನ ಎಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ, ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟನ್ನು ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಬುಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಇನ್ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. Here, not allowed to purchase from outside. So all the goods will be sent by head office only to the dependent branches. So these dependent branches cannot purchase from outsiders. But here, independent branch allowed to purchase from outside. Either the head office can supply the goods to branches. Again, at the same time, these branches are allowed to purchase from outsiders also. ಸಮ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ, ಸಮ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ XYZ ಆರ್ ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಅವರಿಂದ ಕೂಡ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ದರ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ with respect to purchase of goods to branch, but here in case of dependent branches, it's purely supplied from head office only. So I hope you can Recall these basic differences between dependent and independent branches. Of course, you should remember these two concepts in independent branch accounting: goods in transit and cash in transit. So, of course, transit. So, this represents during transportation. Is here a cash in transit? It represents cash in transportation. So, let us see these two terms in detail. So, of course, we have two offices, the branch office and head office. So, here goods will be sent by the head office to branch office. Assume that the head office is situated at Delhi and this branch office is situated at Punjalakatti. So in this case, the goods sent by the head office to will not reach the branch office in the same day. It may take 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, or a month. And during this month, goods will be in transportation. So this goods in the transportation is called as goods in transit. Again, so this branch office has to send the cash to head office. And again, uh, this cash sent by the branch office may not reach the head office in the same day. So it may take time. So cash during its transportation is considered as cash in transit. It's not in the branch office and it's not in the head office. Again goes, it's neither in the head office nor in the branch office, it's in transportation. So such goods is called as goods in transit. Of course, you should understand these two terms very well because it's necessary for all the problems under independent branch accounts. So this branch office will maintain a book and in that it will maintain head office account. So branch office head office account ಅನ್ನು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಪೇಯಬಲ್ ಟು ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್, ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ಗೆ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋಂಥದ್ದು. ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ರಿಸೀವಬಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಫೀಸ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಫೀಸಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. So here, assume that current balance is 14,000 credit. It represents 14,000 rupees credit balance head office account. And here it represents head office account showing 18,000 rupees debit balance. So here amount payable and amount receivable should be same. ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಎರಡೂ ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಶೋನ್ ಎ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು. 18,000 ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ನ ಬುಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ನ ಬುಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ 14,000 ಅನ್ನು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ಸ್ ದರ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಮ್ difference in the books of accounts. So this difference is mainly because of either cash in transit or goods in transit. So here cash sent to head office 4,000. So assume that this branch has already sent cash of 4,000 to head office. So after deducting this 4,000 from the original balance 18,000, it's representing 14,000. ಒರಿಜಿನಲಿ 18,000 ರುಪೀಸ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಫೀಸ್. ಸೊ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ 14,000 ರುಪೀಸ್ ನೆಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು. ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸನ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ರೀಸನ್ head office books is still showing 18,000 rupees receivable from branch office. ಸೊ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ 18,000 ರುಪೀಸ್ ರಿಸೀವಬಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ 4,000 ಇಸ್ ಮೈನ್ಲಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟ್. Hope you understood. Of course, in the next problem, while discussing the aspects, you can able to understand. The thing you should remember, goods which is in a transportation considered as goods in transit, and cash in the transportation considered as cash in transit. So I can consider here, Puneet has to make uh, 18,000 rupees of payment to Naveen. Puneet has to pay 18,000 rupees to Naveen. ಸೊ ಈ 18,000 ರುಪೀಸನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 4,000 ರುಪೀಸನ್ನು ಪುನೀತ್ ಚೇತನ್ ಹತ್ರ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಚೇತನ್ ನವೀನನ್ನ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನವೀನ್ನ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತದೆ, ಪುನೀತ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಪೇ 18,000 ರುಪೀಸ್ ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಉಳಿತದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಪುನೀತಿನ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, 4,000 ರುಪೀಸ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ 14,000 ರುಪೀಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಕಿ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಈ 4,000 ರುಪೀಸ್ ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ಉಂಟು? ಚೇತನ್ ಹತ್ರ ಉಂಟು. ಸೊ ಚೇತನ್ ಇನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರು ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ನವೀನನ್ನ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ 4,000 rupees is in transportation and such amount is considered as cash in transit. And the same rule applies for the goods. So let us see one problem here. Following is a trial balance of Mangalore branch on 31st-3/2012. So here they are given a trial balance. You should remember, under independent branch system, branch will prepare its own trading and profit and loss account. And after the financial year, head office will incorporate branch trading and profit and loss account into its books of account. Head office ನ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ನಾವು ಎಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. So for that reason, you should remember, you should prepare branch account. Of course, head office books ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೇವೆ. So here is a link in between these two ledger account, branch trading and profit and loss account and branch account. So these two ledger account we should prepare. So I'll discuss these two later. So let us see here. They are given a trial balance of items. So Mangalore head office debit balance 6,480 it's showing. So here branch account in the head office works on 31st-3/2012 stood at rupees 920 debit balance. You should remember, branch account and the head office account debit and credit balance should show the same item, but here it's debit balance 6,480 and again here debit balance 920 rupees. So this indicates that there is some goods in transit or cash in transit. Let us see. Opening stock they have given. Purchases. So this purchases represent purchases from outside persons, not from head office. Goods received from head office, sales made by the branch, goods supplied to head office, that means goods returned to head office. Salary, debtors and creditors they are given, rent paid, general expenses, cash at bank, and furniture they are given. So out of this, we need to prepare branch account and branch trading and profit and loss account. Let me see the adjustment. So they have given closing stock, branch accounts. So it's important for our goods in transit or cash in transit. Head office sent goods of rupees 5,000 to the branch was received on 3/4/2012. ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ಡೇಟನ್ನು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. 28/3/2012 ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದ ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಯರ್ ಎಂಡಿಂಗ್ 31st ಮಾರ್ಚ್ಗಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು 5,000 ವರ್ತ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ. ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಬ್ರಾಂಚಿಗೆ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು 3/4/2012. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಯರ್. ಈ ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಯರ್ ಮುಗಿದ ನಂತರ 5,000 ವರ್ತ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ on this date, 31st March 2012, ಈ ಡೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇದು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸಂಟ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಈ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ದ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ 3/4/2012. So for that reason, so this 5,000 is in transportation. So 5,000 worth goods is in transportation. So this 5,000 is considered as goods in transit, goods in transportation. Again, one more aspect. Similarly, cash sent by the branch received by the head office on 2/4/2012. Cash sent by the branch, so cash remitted by the branch but received by the head office on 2/4/2012. So 2/4/2012 means after this financial year ending date. So this cash represents cash in transit. But observe the things. In case of goods in transit, they have given the goods worth. But in cash in transit, they have not specified the balance amount. So here we should find out cash in transit. So how to find out this cash in transit? So first I'll consider branch account debit balance 920 rupees. It's given in adjustment. Branch account debit balance 920 rupees they have given in the adjustment. And the next one, head office account as per the branch. So here, if both the accounts represents the debit or if both the accounts represent the credit, we should add it. If one of the books represents debit and another represents a credit, we have to subtract it. So they have given both the things on the debit, so I'll add branch account debit balance 920 and head office account credit balance 6,480. So total difference is 7,400. So this differences is mainly because of goods in transit and cash in transit. So I'll deduct goods in transit. They have specified in adjustment 5,000. So remaining balance 2,400 represents cash in transit. The total difference 7,400. It's mainly because of goods in transit and cash in transit. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. So this is how we need to find out goods in transit as well as cash in transit. So let us see the incorporation entries, journal entries. I already told you branch will prepare its own trading and profit and loss account. After this, it should be transferred to head office account. So branch prepare ಮಾಡುವಂತ trading and profit and loss account ಅನ್ನ head office account ಗೆ ನಾವು ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. So for this, we'll call as incorporation entries. The first entry, branch trading and profit trading account debits to branch account. So branch trading and profit and loss account ಅನ್ನ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದ ಎಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ and branch account debits to branch trading account. So branch trading account credit side elements will be transferred to branch account. Branch trading account debits to branch profit and loss account. The profits of branch trading account will be transferred to profit and loss account. Branch profit and loss account debits to branch account. The profit and loss account debit side elements transferred to branch account. Branch account debits to branch profit and loss account. Profit and loss account credit side elements transferred to branch account. Branch profit and loss account debits to general profit and loss account. The profits of branch profit and loss account will be transferred to general profit and loss account of the head office. Branch assets account debits to branch account and branch accounts debits to branch liabilities account. Then the branch account credit side will record the asset and debit side will record the liability. So let us see. So assume that it's a trading and profit and loss account of a particular branch. Here all the debit side elements So you can recall the debit side elements. So opening stock, purchases, goods from head office. So and the credit side, so there will be sales, goods supplied to head office, or returns and closing stock. So the balance will be considered or transferred to profit and loss account. Again, this balance from trading account to profit and loss account will shift. And on the debit side of profit and loss account, the elements are like salary, rent account, general expenses, or the expenses. And the net balance in the profit and loss account will be transferred to general profit and loss account. This is a normal trading and profit and loss account formats we normally use to prepare. So here, after preparing these kind of trading and profit and loss account, we have to transfer the entries. So the first three elements will be transferred to branch account. So here, branch trading account debit side elements transferred to branch account. And here, branch trading account credit side elements transferred to branch account. And this one, branch trading account balance transfer to branch profit and loss account. And the same entry is carried here. And this debit side elements of profit and loss account will be transferred to branch account. And if any items on the profit and loss account credit side will be transferred to branch account. And the last one, this branch profit will be transferred to general profit and loss account. So these entries you should remember to prepare branch account. So this is the same entries that we have taken. Again, we need to prepare branch account. So branch trading account debit side elements will be transferred to branch account. To balance brought down, of course, first element. And the second one, by branch trading account. So this represents the debit side elements. Trading account, this represents the credit side. Profit and loss account debit side. Profit and loss account credit side. And here the assets. Various assets will record on the credit side and various liabilities will be recorded on the debit. So branch assets account debits to branch account. Branch liabilities account will be considered on the debit side of branch. So this is a simple format of trading and profit and loss account and branch account. So let us see one entry here. Who's the incorporation? Yes, so let us go back to our problem. So from this, we need to prepare branch profit and loss account. Of course, opening stock 12,600, purchases 35,000, goods from head office 18,000, and sales 76,000, goods supplied to head office 12,000, and closing stock they have given 5,400. So the difference or the balance in trading account represents 27,800. So here balance will be brought down to profit and loss account. So by branch trading account 27,800. So in the profit and loss account the office expenses, salary, rent and general expenses 940. And the difference in the profit and loss account represents 21,940 will be transferred to general profit and loss account. Net profit. So this represents the branch trading account. And the next task that we need to transfer the balances to branch account. So trading account debit side elements to branch account. And here credit side elements to branch account. And this profit and loss account of course brought down here. And profit and loss account debit side element we need to transfer. So there is no element in the profit and loss account credit side. So this entry will not appear. And this already transferred to general profit and loss account. So let us see the branch account. The first one, of course, branch balance as per adjustment 920 rupees we have to consider. So after this, branch trading account debit side 65,600. So here the total of these things 12,600 plus 35,000 plus 18,000. And on the credit side, 76,000 plus 12,000 plus 5,400 has to be transferred to branch account credit side, 93,400. And profit and loss account balance 5,860. So profit and loss account debit side elements 3,000 plus 1,920 plus 940. So it is 5,860. So profit and loss account. So there is no item on the credit side. So there is no entry on the branch account. Yeah. Branch profit and loss account credit side entry is nil. And the next task is to transfer the assets here. So here assets balance, debtors, cash at bank, furniture, stock, and the last one cash in transit and goods in transit. So we have calculated these two elements, cash in transit and goods in transit. So here we have specified goods in transit, it's given in the adjustment 5,000 and the balancing figure is cash in transit, it's 2,400. So we have considered in the branch account cash in transit as well as goods in transit. The goods in transit 5,000, cash in transit 2,400. So the total of these assets 26,560. And now on the debit side we have to take the liabilities. So here branch liabilities 3,700. Only one liability here. You can consider creditors balance 3,700. So this balance is considered 3,700 and your branch account should tally. Your branch account debit and credit side should tally. Then only you can confirm that your answer is. So hope you understood the preparation of branch account and branch trading and profit and loss account. Remember assets on the credit side, liabilities on the debit side. In today's class, we have learned independent branch account, its meaning and the differences from the dependent branch, and we have learned the incorporation entries and the ledger account. So we learned trading and profit and loss account of a branch and branch account. Thank you for watching. Take care and happy learning.